Uh-oh. Sound like an order coming in, guys. Give me just a second, finish this jig up, and we'll take a look at it. Here's this little jig. Finished up. Let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah. Got an order. Cool deal. I'm going to take y'all along. Let's go outside and get the lead pot warmed up. So, see y'all, show y'all step by step kind of what I do to fill these orders. So, pretty cool. Catch y'all outside. Alright, as y'all can see, it's cold, snowing, crazy, but that's part of it. I mean, rain, sleet, snow, shine, we're gonna be out here. So got the old lead heated up good, got it on the old, got my mold on there heating up. I've got the hooks that I need. I've got some size 4 Mustad 32 500s and some size 8s. I've got some brim bombs, so it'll be a 32nd ounce. I've got some 64th ounce to pour and some 16th ounce. So, got the old boat covered up there. Everything's taped and tucked, and she's being cold. But anyway, yeah, part of it. I got all my lead melting stuff out here, so I'm gonna put on a respirator once I get going, and then have that on the whole time. But I will show y'all how we pour a few of them. I've got about 100 or so of these things I've got to pour right now, so it's going to be a while, but I'll time lapse through a few and then I'll meet y'all inside at the paint booth. All right, y'all, I got my hooks counted out there that I need. The mold is good and hot. This mold also has a spot in the bottom that you can pour to preheat the mold as well. Just pours a little sample, but I'll be pouring the 1/16th, the 1/64th, and the 1/32nd. I pour the 1/32nd brim bombs on a size 8 and the 1/64ths on a size 8, and that 1/16th is on a size 4. So they lay in the mold like that. Shut it up and then pour it up. You got to remember you're in the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. So we'll go number 2, number 4, and number 5. Just like that. Doesn't take just a second. It'll already be cool. And there you go. There's 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll take those inside. Once I get the rest poured up, show you what we do with them. Alright, to get those sprues off, I use a set of flush cut pliers, and I will just snip it straight off, and then take a file, and I just hit it a few strokes with that file, just to make sure it's good and smooth. Got that one Deburring ready for paint. Let's get the rest of these done. Alright, that's better. Got them all situated. 16th, 1/32 on a size 8 and 1/64 on a size 8. Gonna have some TNC jigs in both of these sizes and some brim bombs coming up right here with that. So let's get them painted up. I know TNC is gonna be gold. Pull out the old gold paint, and I know that brim bomb's getting a brown head. It's a custom color request for a guy, so let's get it painted up. Show y'all how we do that, and then we'll get to the bench and get them tied. All right, y'all, got everything laid out. We've got 12 and 12 getting black heads, 12 and 12 getting the gold, and then we got 30 getting a matte brown. So I'm gonna show y'all the paint process. I don't have a one of the aerators for this powder paint, so I just stir it up with a little stick, toothpick, shake it, anything works. Just keep it stirred up good so your powder stays loose. Then let me paint one, show y'all kind of the way I do it. I've got the rack off of my toaster oven here, propped up on my fancy cups, as you can see, just to give it some clearance, because I want to hang those jigs off of this. So let me get it set up here and paint one. I'll show y'all how I do it. So I'll take one set. I got a set of pliers in both hands, and I'll start with one of the 16ths so that you can see. I hold everything by the eyes to keep paint from getting in the eyes of my hooks. If you ever order a jig from me and you get a clogged eye, let me know about it, and I will send you 2 jigs to replace that one, just for your trouble. That's something that I take a lot of pride in. Sophie watches me closely. So anyway, get the heat gun here fired up. Yeah. It doesn't take long, just a few seconds over that heat. All the way around it. Dip it in. And I knock the excess off. That's what that second set of pliers is for. So just like that, and when you take them back out, the eye is clean. Hang her up on the rack here, just like that, and fill her up. All right, and just like that, we've got 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 10, 10, 78 jigs. We got the old toaster oven up here now. So let's get them in there. Pick up that rack, make sure none of those jigs are touching. Slide it in like that. See them all hanging up in there. Nothing's touching, everything looks good. We'll go bake. 375 for 20 minutes. See y'all when they're done. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show you how to make one, and then I'll tie the rest, because I don't want to sit here for hours and tie for you guys on this video. I'll lay down a little thread base, cut my tag end off. I'll grab one of those feathers. I'll just kind of work everything up towards the end. Get it about the length that I want. I tie it down with a couple of wraps before over it, and then go under it up to the head of the hook, and then tie it down and cut it. That way that kind of helps build the profile of that body a little bit. Get those all tied down good and tight. I'll grab one piece of flash. I'm using gold for this one because this is that TNC jig over the next cast. And I will tag him in the description of this. If y'all don't have Jim, go check him out. He's a lot of fun to watch. So, been a long time friend and of ours here at our channel. So we'll get that flash. All I do is just fold it in half and cut it. Fold it in half and cut it. And then on this last cut, I'll make sure that everything's pulled tight so that the ends are all the same length. The ends that I'm tying down. Kind of get them all spread out there. Put around the feather. Get it tied down towards the tail portion. Come back up to the head. Grab our chenille. Lay it on there. Spin it around, lay that chenille on. I kind of build it so that the body looks tapered. It gives it a little natural looking, appealing look to the jig. Wrap it a couple times ahead, in front, and behind the chenille to really cinch it down good. And then find your scissors over here. Tie that down. Whip finish it off good. Just like that. That jig's ready to seal up and catch some fish. See all that flash around it there? Spread out good and pretty. Alright, got them here. I'm going to do the back side so y'all don't see the labels. Got 2 orders today heading out. Let's go in here, drop them off, show y'all what we do. Drop it in this little bin right here. Always make sure they went. We in Sophie's car because it's all-wheel drive today. Had to get to the post office, so didn't want to risk the old two-wheel drive Tacoma. And y'all can see we got a bunch of snow.